Diesel, you want to race to my room? Let's go, let's race. This is the story of a remarkable pit bull named Diesel, whose incredible transformation reminds us why we should never judge a book by its cover, or, in this case, a dog by its breed. Diesel was found abandoned in a parking lot on a freezing winter night, his ribs visible through his thin coat, shaking uncontrollably every time someone approached. The moment I reached out to pet him, he flinched so hard it broke my heart into a million pieces. You could see the pain in his eyes, the fear that had been beaten into him by someone who should have protected him instead. His body carried the scars of neglect, but what worried me most was the damage I couldn't see, the emotional wounds that ran so much deeper. But what came next changed everything. When I brought Diesel home for the very first time, something magical happened. His entire body language shifted the moment he stepped through that door. His ears perked up, his tail started wagging so fast, I thought it might actually take flight. And then he did something I'll never forget. He started jumping around the living room like he just won the lottery, spinning in circles and making these adorable little sounds of pure joy. It was as if he finally understood that he was safe, that he was home, that he was loved. In that moment, watching him experience happiness for possibly the first time in his life, I knew I'd made the right decision. Then he spotted the food and water bowls I'd set up for him in the corner of the kitchen. You should have seen his face. His eyes went wide, and he approached them so carefully, as if he couldn't believe these were actually for him, that he had a place where someone cared enough to make sure he'd never go hungry again. He looked back at me as if asking for permission, and when I nodded, he dove in with an enthusiasm that was both heartbreaking and beautiful. Slowly but surely, the terrified dog I'd found began to transform into the confident, loving companion he was always meant to be. I can see you're still watching but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. And honestly, that makes Diesel a little sad. He'd really appreciate it if you join our pack by subscribing. It means the world to us when you show your support. And it helps us share more stories like Diesel's. Diesel is now 5 years old, and let me tell you, he is the epitome of what a pit bull should be. He's got that classic muscular build, that intense stare that can make strangers cross the street, and a presence that demands attention wherever we go. When we walk down the sidewalk, I can see people's reactions. Some pull their kids closer, others cross to the other side, and a few brave souls ask if he's friendly. But here's the thing most people don't know. Beneath that tough exterior beats the gentlest heart you'll ever find. His appearance might say guard dog, but his personality screams cuddle monster louder than anything else. Like most dogs, Diesel gets incredibly excited about food. Sometimes a little too excited. We're talking full body wiggles, dramatic spins, and vocals that sound like he's singing an opera about how much he loves dinner time. But that's just part of his charm, and it's absolutely hilarious to watch him lose his mind over a simple treat or his dinner bowl. Every meal is like Christmas morning for this guy. One thing that really gets Diesel worked up is when I can't take him to visit my parents. They have a couple of dogs who aren't exactly friendly with other pups, so sometimes it's just easier and safer to leave him at home. But Diesel, he doesn't understand this logic at all. He knows when I'm getting ready to go to their house, and the dramatics begin immediately. He throws what I can only describe as full-blown temper tantrums, complete with dramatic sighs, sad puppy eyes that could melt steel, and occasionally just lying on the floor looking absolutely devastated like his world is ending. In those moments, he's incredibly sensitive, and honestly, it's the most adorable thing you'll ever see. Sometimes I wonder if he missed his calling as a Hollywood actor. Diesel is an amazing big brother to his little sisters at home. He's patient beyond belief, protective without being overbearing, and always there when they need him. When they're scared during thunderstorms, he positions himself between them and the windows. When they're playing too rough, he gently intervenes. And when it comes to our kittens, forget about it. This massive pit bull becomes the gentlest giant you've ever seen, watching over them like they're made of glass, making sure they're safe and comfortable at all times. He lets them climb all over him, use him as a pillow, and even tolerates their tiny claws without so much as a complaint. But what Diesel loves more than anything else in this world is cuddle time. He could spend literally hours on the couch, pressed up against whoever will have him, soaking in all the love and warmth his family has to offer. His favorite spot is right next to me with his head on my lap, looking up with those big brown eyes that seem to say, "Thank you for saving me." His capacity for love is absolutely boundless, and he shows us every single day that the toughest looking dogs often have the softest hearts. Sometimes he even falls asleep mid-cuddle, snoring softly and dreaming of whatever makes dogs happy. When guests come over, he greets them with that signature pit bull wiggle, his entire back half moving side to side with excitement. Once they sit down, he immediately claims a spot next to them, leaning his full weight against their legs as if to say, "You're part of my pack now." It's his way of showing affection, and it never fails to win people over, even those who were initially nervous around him. What really amazes me is how Diesel seems to sense when someone is having a bad day. On days when I'm stressed or upset, he stays closer than usual, resting his chin on my knee and just being present. He doesn't need words to understand that sometimes all you need is a loyal companion by your side. This emotional intelligence is something that constantly surprises everyone who meets him. I think about this a lot. How many incredible dogs like Diesel are overlooked, feared, or even rejected simply because of how they look or what breed they are. His mom, that's me, showers him with love and attention every single day because he deserves nothing less after everything he's been through. Diesel has taught me and my entire family that you absolutely cannot judge anyone, human or animal, based on their appearance alone. If you do, you might miss out on meeting someone who could completely change your life for the better. He's shown us what unconditional love really means, and we're better people because of him. Every day with Diesel is a reminder that second chances matter, that patience and love can heal even the deepest wounds, and that the best things in life often come in the most unexpected packages. Here's a question I want you to think about. Do you believe a dog's breed determines its personality, or is it all about how they're raised and loved? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think.